And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's China, and they take on Belgium.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
And here's the starting 11 for China.
Well, for a while, everybody played with a 4-4-2, and it can still be a very good system. But it does rely very much on your front two getting the better of their markers and the wide midfield players being good in 1v1 situations. Let's hope they play it well today.
The starting players for Belgium.
Well, although we have it down as a 4-5-1, it's actually more likely to be a 4-2-3-1. They play with two holding midfield players, a number 10 and two wingers. The system has a nice balance to it.
And this confrontation is underway. Well, possibilities inside the box. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Running with the ball confidently. Well, really fine goalkeeping. Good diving stop. Corner kick played in. It might still be problematic. Surely! Is it going to be? Well, she really deserves credit for that challenge. De Kenny. Biesmans. Zhang Jin and Wang. Crossing possibilities. It's a perfect challenge. Van Helluwe. And just failed to keep the ball in play that time. Zhang Jin. Yao. Now with Wang. Zhang. And Zhang. Oh, big opportunity! That is a tackle and a half. And intercepted it. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Zhang. Zhao Yu-yi. It's neat passing, confidence on the ball. Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. Davina Filtjens. Julie Biesmans. Justine van Havermaat. Tine de Kenyi. Kaiman. Oh, a nice-looking pass. Oh, it's goalkeeping at its finest.
Absolutely right. That is a wonderful save. Top-class stuff from the keeper.
Can someone get on the end of this? Spot on with that tackle. Not a chance for them again to play it over from the corner flag. Going short. Van Havermaat. Is it going to be? Really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that had to be a goal, didn't it? What a stop that is.
Well, they're going for the short one. Real chance. Oh, a smart stop. Well, trying to build a head of steam. Another corner it'll be. They take it short. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Losing possession here. Zhao Yu-yi. Now with Zhang. Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
One 0 then. Justine van Havermaat. And winning it back. Wang Shuang. Jody van Geluwe. Justine van Havermaat. Vulat. Out of play for a China throw. Zhang. Yao Ling Wei. And Zhang. Wang. Gao Chen. Wang Zhaozhui. Now with Wang. Oh, fine use of the ball. Zhang. Opportunity here. And now she's scored not once, but twice. Thoroughly enjoying herself out there.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. And take it away. Vulat. Well, making high pressing work for them here. Yao. Options in the middle. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. Yao. Zhang. Teammates available. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Julie Biesmans. He's made a really good intervention there. And teammates to play it to. And the counter-attack is on, options available. Can they take advantage of the situation? And just like that, the counter-attack comes to an end. Janice Kaiman. Fultjens. Julie Biesmans. Van Havermaat. Tina de Kenyi. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. All hands on deck. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. They've given it away. Wang Shanshan. Yao Ling Wei. Couldn't keep it. Oh, yes! Dispatching it with aplomb. Wonderful goal!
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And it's a comfortable finish in the end, which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely goal.
Well, Belgium's still trailing here, but this game very much alive as a contest again. What's going to happen next? Davina Filtjens. Tessa Vulart. And players waiting in the centre. Determined defending. And they will be awarded a free kick for that. And fired from the flank into the area. Well, not the best clearance. Oh, she's made a crucial tackle there. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Excellent refereeing. Advantage in operation. Zhang Jin. The cross is on. And the defender got the last touch. That'll be a corner. Playing it in. Not the best clearance. Surely! Superb stop. And over comes the corner. And the problem not completely solved. Strong play here. And possession given away. Van Heluwe. Tina de Kenyi. And outfoxing her opponent. And reading it absolutely superbly. Zhang Jin. Happy just to retain the ball in their own half and draw out the opposition. Can they create something from here? Van Havermaet. Biesmans. Janice Kaiman. It's neat passing, confidence on the ball. It has to be. Oh, a goal! They've done it! Quite the comeback, this.
Well, we won't get tired of watching this because the interplay around the box is wonderful. And then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
So underway again at 2-2. Jody van Geluwe. And China ready for the throw-in. Zhang Jin. Wang. Well, that ball looks promising. That's a very fine piece of tackling. It might be. And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Well, really calm, composed goalkeeping there.
It certainly was on the second attempt. It was the first save that really stood out. That was a brilliant piece of goalkeeping.
Zhao Yuyi. Well, showing good defensive judgment.
Well, the possession tells you everything. Nothing really to split between the two sides. It's been an enthralling encounter up to now, with both teams playing some really good expansive football. You just wonder...
And there is the goal to re-establish their
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
And Belgium get us moving again. A quick reply required after the disappointment of conceding. So a throw in here. Well, possibilities in the centre. Corner to Belgium, and a goal here would really change the complexion of this game. Favouring the short one. Pretty straightforward in the end. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Defenders need to cover. So getting close to the half-time interval, and it's going with home advantage, albeit not by a lot. Stuart, what have you made of what you've seen so far?
Well, what a first half we've had here. Great attacking play, poor defending, and some really good goals. If they can just tighten up at the back, they should win this comfortably.
Who can they pick out? And cleared off the line. High-class defending right on the goal line. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Wang Shuang. In position. And there she is, at the double. Nobody can get close to her.
Well, as you can see, what a good bit of play this is. The build-up is excellent, 1- and 2-touch passing, clever movement and a fairly simple finish. Great team goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Janice Kaiman. De Kenny. Van Havermaet. Now, will they be able to play it in behind the defence? And the cross smuggled away. It's goalkeeping of the highest class.
Well, that should be a goal, really, but what a wonderful save that was. Brilliant from the goalkeeper. She's just saved her team there.
Trying to deliver it accurately. And it's in! This game very much back on as a contest.
Well, here's another look at it. Certainly delivery into the box couldn't have been any better. And it's a comfortable finish in the end, which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely goal.
And if you enjoy high-scoring contests, this has been the game for you. Zhang. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Deneve. Van Havermaet. De Kenny. Tessa Vulat. Sound piece of goalkeeping. De Kenny. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Zhao Yu-yi. Wang Zhao-jue. Tremendously strong in the tackle.
Well, as you can hear, the fans think that should have been a penalty, but I'm not convinced.
Oh, a goal! Level now! The lead has evaporated!
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Gao. Going well. But they took care of the situation defensively. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. They need to get bodies back. Well, it petered out. Zhao. Nicely timed tackle. Good physical play. Textbook defending inside the box. And unable to keep possession. Zhao Yu-yi. Now with Zhang. Zhao. Holding on to the ball, waiting for the cavalry to arrive. It has to be! And a decent save, full credit.
Well, this is a big moment, and don't these fans know it?
And there's the delivery. Janis Kaiman. Biesmans. Vulat. In position here to protect the ball. Oh, but they've lost it now. Wang. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Well, the cross goes in, but there's no one available to snap onto it. That'll be a throw-in for Belgium. An example of how to press. And they need to get tighter. Can they forge ahead? Oh, it was a crucial challenge. That is that for the first half here. Now with Zhang. Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming. Zhang. And now she's scored not once, but twice. Thoroughly enjoying herself out there. Oh, yes! Dispatching it with aplomb. Wonderful goal. It has to be. Oh, a goal! They've done it! Quite the comeback, this. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage. Wang Shuang. In position. And there she is, at the double. Nobody can get close to her. And the cross smuggled away. It's goalkeeping of the highest class.
Well, that should be a goal, really, but what a wonderful save that was. Brilliant from the goal.
Trying to deliver it accurately. Holding on to the ball, waiting for the cavalry to arrive. It has to be! And a decent save, full credit.
Well, this is a big moment, and don't these fans know it?
And as the second half commences, both sides can reflect on a first half in which they were so very evenly matched. Getting through fantastic work here just to keep possession. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Wang. Zhang. Holding the ball up here, waiting for others to arrive. And players waiting in the centre. And a chance for them to nudge in front. And there it is. She's only gone and made it a hat-trick.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
And I must say, I'd have to go back quite a few years to remember the last time I covered a game with a scoreline of 5-4. Janice Kaiman. Tina de Kenyi. Tessa Vulart. Kaiman. Justine van Havermaet. Zhao Yuyi. A really sumptuous ball. Now the attack fizzled out. She just doesn't want to give the ball away. A glorious chance. Oh, a stellar piece of defending. That's really good and effective physical play. Wang, using her considerable strength to shield the ball. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. Oh, surely! And there it is! A two-goal cushion now, and they just need to keep the concentration.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
Biesmans. Van Havermaet. Belgium pushing forward with options available. And she holds it up, waiting for support. And that is how to block. And this might not be the ideal situation for them. Really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that had to be a goal, didn't it? What a stop that is.
Who can they pick out? Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. And not cleared away properly. Well, that's the end of that for now. Zhao. And tidily played. It might be on for them. And a very good challenge. Davina Filtjens. Tessa Vulaert. Kaiman. Janice Kaiman. And Belgium in a position of menace. Couldn't keep the ball. Really effective shielding under pressure. Surely! Really important tackle. Van Havermaet. Laura de Neve. Well, possibilities in the centre. Good physical play. Could be a chance to break here. Shielding the ball superbly. Wang. Zhao Yuyi. And they have possession again. Well, not a bad plan of action, but through to the goalkeeper it goes. Wang. No-nonsense clearance. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. This is looking threatening. And there it is! And no wonder she's off celebrating.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Janis Kaiman. And winning it back. Wang Shuang. Well, she's very effective in this sort of role, holding the ball up. Biesmans. So a half an hour remaining. And over the touchline, throw for Belgium here. And she's in a decent position. It should be. And the cross not quite imaginative enough. Oh, good save. Playing it in. And a struggle to get it away properly. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. Janis Kaiman. Oh, tremendous work from the keeper to avert the danger. Zhang.
Well, what a magnificent save that was. It really was top-class goalkeeping.
Well, not out of the woods just yet. This still could be dangerous. Really vital interception. Breaking at pace. Well, let's see if something comes of this. Doing well to keep possession. Vulat. Using her considerable strength to shield the ball. And Belgium unable to hold on to it. That's really good and effective physical play. Janis Kaiman. Oh, big opportunity! And fine goalkeeping. And time for the change now. Over it comes. Oh, great defending. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Surely! It's got to be! A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, here we can see it again, and no wonder the manager is furious. They just have to get tighter here, deal with the danger, otherwise that's the outcome. Not good enough defensively.
Wang Shuang. Well, doesn't have to do it on her own. It's goalkeeping of the highest class.
Well, that should be a goal, really, but what a wonderful save that was. Brilliant from the goalkeeper. She's just saved her team there.
And the short option preferred. Splendid tackle, and the outcome is a corner here. Favouring the short one. Shot blocked, but still alive. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of their performance.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
Van Heluwe. Moving forward effectively. Good strength to keep the ball. Well, that's the end of that move for now. It should be! And there's the goal she was hoping for. Now she can celebrate.
Well, as you can see, it's a decent strike, but I'm not sure about the keeper here. She can't be beaten inside that near post.
"20 minutes to go." Gao Chen and Zhang. Zhao Yuyi. Zhang. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Wang Shanshan. It's a good-looking ball in behind. Oh, that goes down as a wonderful save. And now we find out it was offside anyway. Janice Kaiman. Wonderful challenge, and a throw-in coming up. Janice Kaiman. Opportunity here, and a goal here! There it is! They've done it!
Well, here we can see it again, and it's all about the pace of the passing. One touch, slick movement, and the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
Wang. Intelligent threaded pass here. Van Mechelen. Kaiman. Tessa Vulaert. Not a successful intervention, winning the ball back. Yang. Wang Shuang. Good physical play. Oh, but they've lost it now. Julie Biesmans. Van Mechelen. Tina de Kenyi. Van Heluwe. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. Well, shielding the ball admirably. Shielding the ball superbly. A good-looking play as she tries to get them onto the front foot. Can they convert? Oh, a goal! She's gone and done it! She's gone and found the net!
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Yao. Zhang. Well, finally, it goes out of play, and the pressure was there from the start. Jody van Heluwe. Van Heluwe. Vulat. Promising move from Belgium. An alert piece of defending. Zhao Yuyi. Now with Wang. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Well, not quite accurate enough, but it was a close thing. Wang. Interception to snuff out the danger. Could be a chance to break here. All hands on deck. Well, let's see if something comes of this. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Tina de Kenyi. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. So almost at full time, and the home side very much in command. Stuart, what have you made of their overall performance?
Derek, there's a chance here.
And nicely parried away. Laura de Neve. And unable to keep possession. And they need to get tighter. Surely! Oh, remarkable save!
Well, it's great reflexes from the goalkeeper. She had no right to make that save.
Here it is now, a substitution. They take it short. Zhang. She just doesn't want to give the ball away. Well, that's the end of that move for now. Going well. And still they wait for the chance. Being egged on by the crowd. Opportunity! Well, I think you could call that an escape. It looked a certain goal. Well, strong play here. And the ball back with Belgium now. Biesmans. Well, under pressure, but that doesn't bother her. Zhang Jin. Tremendous intuition to win it back. A real opening now. Is it going to be? In it goes! It looked as though they were down and out. Not a bit of it. What will happen next?
Well, just look at this again. Great technique, good accuracy, and enough power to beat the keeper. That's an excellent goal.
Zhao. Well, just trying to drive her team forward here. Well, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. Chance to play it in. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Oh, a golden opportunity for her. And a goal! They lead by 2 now. And that allows them to breathe a bit more easily.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And when through on goal, she makes no mistake. She just hits it so cleanly and with power. That's a great finish.
Jody van Geluwe. Biesmans. A really effective shielding under pressure. But just like that, possession changes hands. Minart. A wonderful intervention. Zhang. Yahweh. Dicing with a bit of danger here. Well, by playing keep ball like this, they're keeping the opposition at bay. Good use of advantage by the referee. Can she connect with a teammate? Can she put it away? Well, it might still work out for them. Danger averted for now. Jody van Geluwe. Can they hit on the break? It's got to be a Belgium throw-in. Janice Kaiman. A sloppy pass. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Intelligent threaded pass here. Pressing high to win the ball. Strong play here. Could play it in. And strong play here. And the referee has given them a corner. And now the delivery. Well, he had a decent reading of that ball in. In position here to protect the ball. And a very good challenge. Efficient play to hold on to the ball and wait for teammates to get there. Good technique displayed. Could pull one back here. And a goal! They've cut into the lead! It's not settled yet!
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Yao. And Wang. Yang Lina. And players waiting in the centre. And that was a very fine read. Doing well to keep possession. Oh, surely! In it goes to increase their advantage. And will that be the goal that ends up securing it for them?
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
And there it is, the final whistle, and the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Well, Derek, they were better than their opponents in all aspects of the game. They defended well enough, they dominated midfield, and they created chances as well. It was a great performance.
Good strength to keep the ball. Well, that's the end of that move for now. It should be! And there's the goal she was hoping for. Now she can celebrate. Janice Kaiman. And a goal here! There it is! They've done it! Good looking. Can they convert?